absolutely there's some bonding to the whole experience.
In my 2 years of doing it, we've raised over $55,000, which is amazing to St. Baldrick's.
That just put things in perspective and just encouraged me more and more. This is just a great fundraiser, and I'm so happy that we raised the money. So.
Everybody coming together for one cause I think is important, because I think it's kind of the theme for any team, for any sport.
We all have character and we're all better people for doing this.
Be a hero. Get bald for kids with cancer. I'm kicking childhood cancer's butt. I'm shooting a PSA public service campaign for St. Baldrick's Foundation and Stand Up to Cancer. This PSA is highlighting the fact that one child is diagnosed with cancer every 3 minutes, and over 175,000 kids are diagnosed with cancer worldwide. We want to do something about that.
At 16, I was diagnosed with childhood cancer. I definitely don't think people understand that even though you're a young adult or an adolescent, that you can be diagnosed with a childhood form of cancer. Being treated by a pediatric oncologist was one thing that really did help my treatment. And having a pediatric oncologist that knows about childhood cancer, even though I was 16, was really helpful in my treatment. And without them, I don't know what I would do.
When I was a child in the 50s, most kids who got diagnosed with cancer died. Now we can do something about it, make teens aware and young adults and children that they need to go in and see a pediatric oncologist, and their chances of survival are greater. We want all these children to survive and thrive.
Research is definitely getting us so much farther than we could have ever imagined. 20 years ago, I probably wouldn't have been sitting here if I had been given the same diagnosis. 10 years ago, I probably wouldn't still be sitting here.
We need to be very diligent and get out there and make sure that we give our support to organizations like St. Baldrick's and Stand Up to Cancer. To learn more, go to stbaldricks.org/inplay or standuptocancer.org/pediatrics.
Hi, I'm Abby. I like the colors pink, purple, and green. I also really like princesses. I'm a kid just like you.
The day Abby was diagnosed will be in my mind forever.
Cancer is small bad cells inside of me. It only makes me sick. You can't catch my cancer.
Dr. Wessler introduced himself as a hematologist oncologist, and his first words were, your daughter Abigail has leukemia. And after that, I heard nothing else of what he said.
Philadelphia chromosome positive leukemia.
We didn't know what to expect. It's not something anybody can ever prepare for.
Chemo fights the bad cancer cells, but it can also make my hair fall out.
The current survival rate was about 30% for that type of leukemia. So at that point we were still in a daze, and she had cancer and we were going to treat it. So what we were going to do, she was going to go get a transplant.
Some of the complications that can come from a bone marrow transplant can be that much more severe just due to the invasiveness of that procedure.
This is all my medicine. I can swallow 9 pills.
9 pills? Wow. In Chicago, Dr. Hajia said, I have this protocol that I can get Abigail to be a part of that includes this pill called dasatinib.
This is Lily, my port buddy doll, and she has a tubie just like I get.
Dasatinib was working so well along with the standard chemotherapy that she was not going to need a transplant.
Take that, cancer!
We found out that St. Baldrick's was a huge part of funding the research for dasatinib with PH plus ALL. That literally changed her life expectancy from 30% to an approximate 70%.
St. Baldrick's research greatly impacted Abby's, what I would call her standard of care, and the options that are available to Abby, not just today, and that we still have Abby with us, but hopefully Abby's future 10, 20, 100 years of her life.
I like the game of life because it'll tell me what I'll do after college and what I'm going to do when I'm a parent. I like to start with college first. It's a better idea.
St. Baldrick's truly has given us hope for Abby and hope for all those kids right now sitting waiting for new treatments to be found or to be applied to their type of cancer. I'm forever thankful for the St. Baldrick's Foundation and the researchers that they funded for giving Abby the life that she has now.
One day I'll be cancer free, then I won't have to take chemo anymore and my hair will grow back.